Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings. Today we have a trending news here for you. And the headline of the news reads, Fulani Herdsmen set to set up their uncontrollable security outfit. And before we go on with details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish videos on YouTube. All right, let's look at the news in detail. Meitiala Kutel or a socio-cultural organization has said that it may be pushed to set up its own security operations in the country, adding that if that happens, no one can control it. Speaking to its national president, Abdullahi Bodejo, in an interview with The Sun, the organization also declared that Nigeria's breakup won't affect the Fulani in any way. Bodejo said he is so afraid the way regions are coming up with illegal security outfit. One group calls its own Omotekun, another group calls its own Shege Kavasa, declaring that he does not support anything illegal. The Fulani leader pointed out that it would be a disaster for a country if all the groups are allowed to form their own security. He explained that the Fulani are in every corner. If the Fulani should set up its own, how many countries will that be? How many countries do they not have brothers? Our brothers are in Cameroon, Niger, Chad, Mali, etc. Some migrated to Ghana to raid their cows and other parts of the world. He said his organization is looking at the response of government and security agencies to the formation of this illegal security outfit, because if it comes to our side, I don't think it is something that anyone can control. If we are pushed to set up our own security outfit, nobody can control it, because nobody knows how many Fulani are in Nigeria. We are more than every tribe in this country. We are in every corner. Bodejo warns. If anything happened to this country, whether breakup, nothing can affect the Fulani. Nothing can affect the Fulani, he added. He said, however, that Fulani are blessed people who are managing themselves but are hated by Nigerians who do not want to take their eyes off them. This is a serious one from the Fulani leader, and it's an indication that these guys already they have an agenda, and we are going to be discussing it, in a jiffy how this will look like. But then we'd like to also look at some response from Nigeria. This one say, it is loading very fast, yet some blockheads are pretending as if they don't know that somebody saying it. I mean, that statement he has just made is a very strong statement, very strong one. And he says, if we are going to set up our own, that it will be uncontrollable. Another one says here, with these terrorists, Meitiala's coming, don't you think that this country is already divided? Another one says, Fulani tribe is never part of Nigeria and should not be recognized as part of us. Nigeria should declare them terrorists because they are senseless and full-tongued. I hate them with passion, and if I get into power by 2023, I will make sure I eliminate them from this country, because I can't live in same country with senseless, violent, and bloodsuckers. Meiti Allah can say anything they want, hence they have their fellow cows as a president ruling the nation, but soon it will clear from their eyes, and I will send Buhari to prison where he'll cool off his brain. Just mark my word. I don't know who this man is, but he's talking as if he's going to be taking power from the president come 2023. All right, another person says here, you can send Buhari to prison, but remember your papa is already in hellfire, and you too, you are going to meet your papa in that hellfire, so be careful. Okay, someone is responding to this other guy who, said that he's going to deal with the presidency if he has the power, or if he finds himself there. And this one said, that man boasting, they should know that one tribe can never ever defeat all the other tribes in Nigeria put together. Even if you call your migrants from as far away as planet Mars, they will surely fail in Jesus' name. Amen. Such a thing happened before in the history of Israelite thousands of years ago, when the tribe of Benjamin decided to fight the other 10 tribes, minus the tribe of Levi, who don't fight but only minister in the temple. The Benjamites had done a heinous thing, and instead of apologizing and mending their ways, they decided to fight the other tribes' error. The Benjamin lived to regret their stubbornness, and the resulting war almost exterminated their male population. Read account in Judges chapter 19 to 20. Okay, that's for the Christian. Said, we Christians serve the same God in Nigeria, and we shall live from one beginning to seek for his help against all Goliath, boasting to exterminate us and taking our lands from us. God bless Nigeria. All right, those are some of the responses that we have, and we're going to be looking at this. He said, if we set up our own, he said, our own security operation will be everywhere. Whether Nigerian break up or not, we will be in charge. That's what the guy said. I'm talking about the Militiala leader, Bodejo, that if they set up that, they have noticed that the illegal, framework of security operations in Nigeria and all of that. Now, looking at all of these, what would you have to say about it, owing to the fact that, right now we are trying to curb the issue of terrorism, trying to curb the issue of banditry and insurgents, and this guy has already given us a kind of footnote, a kind of hints that very soon they are going to start their own, which we know is going to be a dangerous one. They have proven themselves, via the hands of Fulani Herdsmen. If they decide to take this step, what do you think will be the chances of Nigerians surviving?
Before now, let's be real. They've not even formed any security outfit. They have AK-47 moving around with. Imagine if they have their own security outfit. They'll be carrying bazooka. They'll be moving with armor tanker in Nigeria. And what he said is quite open. I don't know why Nigerians don't react over things that are this deadly. You can imagine someone saying, you people are forming Namotekon, you have security, the likes of police monitoring it, helping people. Nobody will monitor it. We will recruit everywhere. We will enter, maim, destroy. Ordinarily self. Before now, statistics have shown that the number of persons Fulani Herdsmen have killed is even far higher than even the Boko Haram that they are shouting about. Now imagine if they are now formed their security outfit, meaning they are now saying all Fulani men gather here. We are moving out to Nigeria to do whatever we want to do. Now the bad part of it all is the fact that we have a way of always turning deaf ears to things like this. It's little wonder really that we are thinking of a commission to look after the issue of Boko Haram that have killed, maimed, destroyed, raped, done all manner of evil to Nigerians as a whole. And we are thinking, honestly, of opening a commission to protect and reabsorb them. It's painful to the ears that some set of Boko Haramists have over 1,400 have been released, and they say they are repentant, and you reabsorb them into the army to kill the army there. These are things that you begin to these are things that happen. You begin to ask, are you sure we are not compromised as a security agents, as security agencies? Are you sure our security agencies are not compromised? Who does such? And now we're thinking of Fulani Herdsmen and now making open threats that look, when we form a security outfit, no one can control it. We recruit them from all forms of life. And what he's saying, unfortunately, is the truth. Fulanis are almost everywhere in Nigeria. So which means if they form their security outfit, they know exactly where to hit, where to move, how to connect to their people, and to be very deadly, honestly.
All right, thank you very much. This is a kind of statement that if another tribe makes it, certainly you see DSS or not DSS even, you will see the likes of the military coming after you. There had never been such statement made in Nigeria by Biafra. I'm talking about maybe the leader of Biafra staying in Nigeria and making such statement. If he must make the statement, he must be outside Nigeria before he can make it and still walk freely. Before you know, armored tankers will just come around his vicinity and begin to monitor events, and before you know, arrest will take place. This another thing is, for me, I believe this statement made by him is like a clue to what may likely happen in the nearest future. He had already told Nigerians that already they are everywhere. The countries that he made mention of, mostly South African countries, that they have even entered Ghana. But I don't think that their presence in Ghana is overly felt, because I could still remember when Ghana pursued them out at one time, when they were trying to infiltrate Ghana. So their presence is not much, but they are trying to tell us they are everywhere, and which is true. Our governors have mortgaged the future of Nigerians to them via accepting to give them, massive land for them to strive in. But I still know that even if they want to kickstart something like that and start running it, there are some communities that I know that they cannot enter. At least I know that the Igbos have made up their mind. Those who are, within the ambience of this thing, Biafra, they have made up their mind that they won't allow them to step in and do anything stupid. Just yesterday, the Deltans woke up from their long sleep and they went after them. This time around, they even went as far as even dealing with some Northerners who are not even, Fulani Herdsmen. Those ones that are always staying on the road to beg for money. They packed all of them. They packed them. Check our feed. You will see in what Deltans did. They packed them and put them inside, a long trailer that brought in onions and the rest, and made sure that they took them as far as Auchi and told them bye-bye. And they said anyone that they will see, they will still do same. So I think it's the issue. At this point, I think hearing what this guy had said, I think it's high time that those who are mostly living at the hinterland, those who are living in the villages, need to strengthen their security outfit and make sure that they are closely being monitored. And sometimes you break into where they are staying, check certain things, because some of them, I believe, with this statement this guy have made, very soon they will be bringing in guns and the rest of the thing. So Nigerians must wake up and see how we can handle these people very well. Don't forget that they don't even have a security outfit though. Already they have done enough mayhem in Nigeria, enough killings in Nigeria, far beyond human expectation. Even globally, when they were rating it, I think they have like fourth position in terms of terrorism, that they have caused enough havoc. So I think this is a pointer to the fact that Nigerians should be well prepared. Don't forget that Theophilus Danjuma had already told us that there is a plan on ground by the Fulani Herdsmen, and one of the plan is to make sure they kill as much as they can, and also they go into land grabbing, which means that most people will lose their ancestral lands to them. So I think this is a wake-up call, and also if the government care to help, they should please wake up and put these people under control. It's really unthinkable what we are seeing happening in the country. All the same, we'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section, let us interact. What do you think about the statement made by Bodejo, who is the national chairman of Imeti Allah? Do you think that this is a pointer to the fact that Nigeria should be prepared? The future is very uncertain. Please, let's interact.